Brainy. Record my surface thoughts and sensations until told otherwise.
Recording.
The unpleasant noises can still be heard, but they're not as loud.
Man, my throat feels like someone tried to turn it inside out. Brainy told me that I had lacerations in my neck and recommended I don't swallow a thing for a while. I'm guessing the aliens were trying to figure out how I vomit up ice cubes by cutting up my throat to find any machines. I can see why they came to that conclusion, but we haven't used cybernetics as an improvement tool since the cyber crisis of 2552. I can tell they haven't found anything since I can only sense bewilderment and frustration. They are definitely telepaths of some kind because their frustration was so intense that even I was getting annoyed. Don't they use nanomachines? They may look unassuming, but they really are useful devices. They have so many functions that it's easier to name the things they can't do. They can't heal wounds, but they can mitigate any damage. They don't function well when the body is flooded with adrenaline. They can't use their cameras off-planet. Also, our augmented immune systems are constantly destroying them, hence the constant demand for more to be made. In fact, being a factory worker is the most common job on planet next to tech support. They're not perfect, but what device is? Anyway, they only sedated me long enough to strap me down. I couldn't move because they injected a paralytic of some kind, but I could still feel every incision, every poke, every prod, just everything. I don't know how we handled this kind of torture before the advent of anesthetics. They used some kind of laser tools that burn like crazy. The first tools they used didn't hurt too much. It felt more like drinking hot soup. But they learned from that error and pulled out the big guns that sear my throat to within an inch of its life. When the first tools didn't work, I could feel their astonishment and just a bit of fear. I'm guessing these aliens don't react too well to these lasers. I wish I knew what these tools are powered by. Maybe I can figure it out. Let's see. The tools burn like crazy. They didn't show any kind of color. Well, any kind of color that I could see. The first tools felt like an uncomfortable heat that made my throat tighten a bit. Wait. Tightening, burning, can't see the laser. That sounds like... Are the tools highly focused ultraviolet rays? A pretty valid theory considering every habitable planet the unmanned probes found had a very strong magnetosphere and thick atmosphere. It would make sense that they're sensitive to ultraviolet radiation to the point of being a useful property in a laser scalpel. God forbid they land on Earth or they'll turn into charred polpo e ragno frito ricoperto di metallo. Man, Italian makes everything sound tasty.
Loud stomping could be heard coming closer.
Not again.
The growling beeps could be heard that sounded almost like a demanding question.
Look, I can tell you're asking a question, but I can't understand you.
A long hiss could be heard before it stomped away.
Okay, good talk.
What was that all about? Is it trying to communicate? If that is so, it's doing a piss-poor job of it because all I could hear is growling beeps, and I bet that it just hears weird noises from me. Do these aliens even know that we're sapient? They have to know because there was no one else piloting our ship. It has no autopilot. We have really advanced tech, and a brain that screams, "I am sapient." I can tell they've already seen our brain because I keep seeing them carrying interfaces, which still makes me sick just thinking about it. Violently removing an interface is instant death because it's too interconnected to remove safely without our tools and an autosurgeon. I hope they learn that removing those kills us because I've seen them carrying 5 of them so far and...
Kaboom!
What the fuck was that?
Kaboom!
What the hell are they doing?
Kaboom!
Are they testing explosives on us?
Kaboom!
Okay, I get it. We go to pieces just like everyone else.
A blaring alarm could be heard accompanied by growl beeps announcing something that happened.
Okay, not testing explosives on us. These aliens probably did something stupid. I wonder what it could...
Several loud stomps could be heard rapidly approaching.
Uh-oh. Looks like they're gonna take their frustrations out on me.
The sound of the force field powering down could be heard accompanied by angry growling and rapid beeps.
Tactile sensation. Clawed appendages attempting to pierce the flesh of the arms and legs.
Okay, 1, out, 2, are you even trying? And 3, what the hell did I do to...
Loud zapping could be heard as well as Rowan screaming her lungs out for almost a minute before the noise stopped, and a thud could be heard.
Sensation detected. Electric shock of 3,000 volts with steady current. Rates are 9 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale. Non-fatal electric shock detected. Arrhythmia detected. Correcting heart rate. Heart successfully corrected. Nerve damage likely. Mitigating nerve damage. Damage successfully mitigated. Muscles locked, unlocking muscles. Muscles successfully unlocked. Muscle spasms detected. Soothing muscles. Muscles successfully soothed. Conditions and damages mitigated. Muscular tears detected. 5 days of limited movement required. Third-degree burns detected on chest, shoulders, and abdomen. Medical attention required immediately, but impossible due to current situation. Recording stopped due to lack of consciousness. Recording saved to neural journal.
Brainy, record surface thoughts and sensations unless told otherwise.
Recording. Sensation detected. Pain from torn muscles. Recommendation, limited movement for at least 5 days.
Oh, my aching everything. Did someone's interface get the license plate number for that hover truck?
You were not struck by a hover truck. You received a non-fatal shock that has a 60% chance of causing lingering nerve damage for approximately 6 months.
Great. And my hands are chained to the table, and the table is bolted down. Well, I'm obviously not going anywhere. Let's see if I can't figure out where I am this time. A window I can't see through, a serious-looking table, 2 metallic chairs, a single light over me. Yep. This screams interrogation room. I wonder how they're going to get anything out of me since my language is probably nonsensical barking. I hope they don't use advanced interrogation techniques. Their lasers, tools, and even their own claws barely hurt me. The only thing that caused me any harm so far is their force fields and prods. What kind of galaxy is...
A door could be heard sliding open, and Rowan gasps audibly as one of the aliens stomp inside, and the seat's hover plate could be heard struggling as it sat down.
Yeesh, you look even uglier in the light. Are those veins? Well, now I know your blood color. Blue. Almost makes sense considering the parts of you that are a squid.
A roaring buzz could be heard.
Okay, shutting up now.
Demanding beeps and whirs could be heard.
I'm sorry, I can't understand.
A long hiss could be heard before more beeps and whirs could be heard from 2 different sources. It sounds like a grudging agreement was made. Stomps could be heard approaching Rowan.
What's going on? What are you doing? Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Ow!
Sensation detected. Pain from unnecessary large-gauge needle. Rates a 5 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale. Foreign matter injected into back of neck. Attempting to destroy foreign matter. Attempt successful.
Questioning beeps could be heard.
Sorry, I still can't understand. I think the nanomachines in my body destroyed the translator.
A longer hiss could be heard along with a growling whir. A much louder conversation of beeps and whirs took place for nearly 3 minutes before another agreement was made. The same stomps could be heard approaching Rowan.
You guys know the definition of insanity, right? It's when you do the same thing over and over. Ouch!
Sensation detected. Pain from unnecessary large-gauge needle. Rates a 5 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale. Foreign matter injected into back of neck. Attempting to destroy foreign matter. Attempt successful.
Expecting a different result.
Questioning beeps ensued.
Sorry, I still hear beeping.
A loud hiss was heard, and the conversation was almost certainly turning into an argument.
Hoo boy, I think I just started a fight.
The argument seemed to get more and more intense until...
How are we going to learn anything from this sofa if we cannot communicate?
Sensation detected. Pain from headache rating a 6 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale.
Brainy. Please numb the pain.
Request accepted. Numbing pain. Pain successfully numbed. Request complete.
The being seems to be in pain. Do not change the subject.
Ow, please stop it.
Sensation detected. Pain from headache rating a 7 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale.
It is making those sounds again. The tone sounds almost pleading. Rokopaw 300, stop listening to that thing's barking and listen to me.
Sensation detected. Pain from headache rating an 8 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale. Hands are covering ears. Muscular tension intensity at 30%.
Rowan sounded on the verge of tears.
Stop, please, stop.
Autistic shutdown probability over 50%. Safeguards activated. Administering anti-anxiety medication. Approximate time for maximum effectiveness. 2 minutes.
I will listen to you if you listen to me. Stop surging. The Sophon is clearly reacting to your surges. The Sophon is clearly a flesh eater. All flesh eaters are sinal, all of them.
Sensation detected. Pain from headache rating a 9 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale. Hands increasing pressure on ears. Muscular tension intensity at 60%.
Stop it, stop it, stop it.
The mammalian is getting louder and more agitated. You need to stop. The being is even covering what we have identified as their hearing organs. I doubt it can sense any of this. Watch, I'm gonna hit that thing with all I have.
No.
Tai no Ka 118, that is not.
You are a poor excuse for a flesh eater.
Rowan screamed in agony. Sensation detected. Pain from headache rating a 10 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale. Fingernails digging into the skin. Muscular tension intensity at 80%.
Olu too bright, too much, not safe, make it stoop, make it felt, make it stop, not safe, a thirst, say thirds, a third, too loud, stop, stop, too bright stuff, help, too loud, stop, stop, too bright stuff, help, stop, not safe, help, too much.
Surface thoughts in danger of corrupting neural journal. Ceased recording surface thoughts. Shutdown in progress. Nanomachines are failing due to high amounts of adrenaline. Medication ineffective. Recommendation. Move to an area of least noise when able until mental stability is restored.
Now you have done it, but impossible. Its eyes are clearly a deception, much like the Chitini. But their biology clearly shows that they are capable of consuming flesh. They are from a different galaxy. It most likely has very different rules. Maybe it is the flesh eaters who are psi-capable there. A fascinating and terrifying thought. What should we do about the impaired one? Sedate it and put it back in the containment pod. Hopefully it will recover from the shock. Only a Vulpin healer can bring a Sophon out of psi shock. Then we will have to wait and see. If it does not recover, it presents a unique opportunity to see the mind of a psi-shocked flesh eater. True.
Sensation detected. Pain from an unnecessary large gauge needle. Rates a 5 out of 10 on the Wong-Baker pain scale. Unknown liquid is being injected. Odds of attempted sedation, 80%. Odds of attempted poisoning, 20%. Recording stopped due to lack of consciousness. Recording saved to neural journal.
Hey everyone, hope you loved the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more awesome sci-fi content. You can also support us by hitting the thanks button or becoming a channel member. Your generosity helps us bring you more stellar stories. Every bit counts. Thanks a bunch.